Hello, RCA students. This is your second whiteboard of information that I also want you to screenshot and keep. So the first 3 or 4, the think, plan, do, review. Bob Bailey years ago, that was a big part of his training seminars that you went to. So I have to give him credit for that. Dog training is full of little sayings and acronyms, and if I know where they came from, I definitely want to give credit. Sometimes we don't know where things came from, we just pick them up along the way. So if I neglect to give credit, it's just an omission that I did not know where it came from. So when you start a training session, think. This means for you that you're going to think about what you're going to do before you actually start the session. The planning should involve the skill or skills that you are going to work on, anything that is needed as far as props, rewards, have everything ready to go. The do is the actual doing of your training. There's your session. That should be videoed. If you're like, oh, I hate myself on video, I'm going to tell you now, get over it. Everybody doesn't like watching themselves train in the beginning when they start out. And a lot of people are nervous about other people watching them train their dog. The best thing about these training sessions that you are going to video, nobody but you needs to see them. So we don't care what your hair looks like, we don't care what clothes you're wearing, just get it done. And you will find that you will quickly overcome that little bit of, we'll call it maybe an insecurity, of having people watch you train, because all of us screw up, all of us have blunders. That's why we have the next category of review. Once you finish your training session and you've put the dog up, sometimes you're going to wait a little bit of a time, maybe a couple of hours. Sit down, you have a clear head, and review the footage. When you review that footage, remember the previous whiteboard, you're going to go through all of those categories from that other video, and you're going to review. Be accountable simply means if there are changes that need to be made, pick one small thing and start to move in a direction that brings you closer to a goal. A lot of times I have students who they make a mistake and then they automatically apologize. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. No, just it's fine. You made a mistake. Being accountable means you're going to take steps away from that mistake and towards what you want. It doesn't mean that it's a single event learning from you. If you deliver reinforcement in the wrong way, maybe in the wrong location, and I say to you, hey, you should have paid the dog by doing this, and you say, oh, I'm sorry. So let's say I said, oh, you should have thrown a reward for that, and you fed your dog in position. And you go, oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. What being accountable is to go back through the list and realize, why would I tell you to throw the reward? And if you don't know, you ask. So there probably should be another one at the bottom of that list that says ask. I am your coach. I am your trainer. You are your dog's trainer. If you don't understand something, ask.